Here we go. I think this is game 4. Lost track. It is game 4 on our Super 7-game Saturday. All part of the Maritime Major Female Hockey League Moncton Showcase. This game featuring the Lindsay Surge and the Fundy Kraken. And that long shot in handled easily. The Fundy Kraken wearing their white sweaters with the teal and dark blue and red trim. And the Lindsay Surge wearing the dark blue with white trim like an old school Toronto Maple Leafs jersey. And we are underway here in this game between the Surge and the Kraken. Had Heidi Becks join us on headset in the last game. She talked about how much she would just love to score more goals. So we'll see if the Kraken can find the back of the net in this one. Starting in goal for the Fundy Kraken, number 33, Morgan Redmond. She was excellent in the opening game yesterday morning. A 4-0 loss to the Eastern Stars, but Redmond was spectacular. Kraken on the puck, trying to move it out of their own zone. Puck down low, and the Surge will grab it. We'll work with that puck now. Trying to get it back to the point there was Almond. And it'll come outside the zone. Tracked there by number 15, Victoria Tran. And away come the Kraken. They'll just flip it down the ice. Line change now as that puck goes all the way down. And here's the starting goaltender for the Lindsay Surge, Cicely Hurnham. Hurnham had herself a good game yesterday when she played. 6-2 victory over the Moncton Rockets. So 3 more games after this one and then 5 more for you tomorrow. That'll wrap up the 18-game showcase. There's a long shot. The captain, Rachel Walsh, walking into one there, putting it in on goal. There you see it. Walsh sees the chance. Why not just put it in on goal? And pretty deep in the net was the goaltender Redmond. Takes it into that Fundy Kraken logo and makes the save. Surge off the face-off. Walsh. This is Reese Vauteur. She'll hand it along the wall, getting it down low for Gabby Buffett. Vauteur on that puck again. Surge working with that puck here. Putting the pressure on early stages of this opening period. Veronica Mitchell sends it down low. Kraken just try to take it off the board, seeing if they can get it out of their own zone. Puck comes right in front of the goal. And a good job there by Charlie Underhill covering up. Underhill takes a nudge into the wall. And the puck is turned over. Here's Vauteur to the backhand. Another chance there. And it's whistled wide as McCormick put it up over the goal. Charlie Underhill took the big hit along the wall. And the Surge grabbed the puck and ended up getting a couple of good chances in on the Kraken net. That puck outside the blue line. That'll force Rachel Walsh to backpedal towards her own zone anyway. Now she'll turn it up ice. Walsh tried to walk through a wall of white sweaters. Heidi Becks out there. And again, it was a pleasure to chat with Heidi Becks during the last game. She popped on headset. She even did a little play-by-play. Kraken into the zone now. Puck at the red line. Onto the stick of Greenwood. Jenna Greenwood feeds it into the middle, right onto the stick of Ava Kennedy. And Kennedy got a great chance in on goal. And Redmond says, well, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Morgan Redmond, and I'm a good goalie. There it is. Great chance. Good job by Kennedy just to be able to get that stick situated so that she could get a nice shot on goal. Scramble, face off, it goes into the corner. A couple of players fight for it there. Greenwood comes off the wall, tried to get a shot away. That went off the stick of Little. And now the Kraken will look to bring it up. Puck is to the blue line, but not out. Surge will send it right back in. This is Becks. Heidi Becks swings it around the boards. Becks will get it over to Little. Trying to feed it back to Heidi Becks. She'll chase after it into the corner, going in there up against Alicia Nedelku. Puck battle, end boards. Surge come up with that puck. Waiting for it back at the point. That's McKay. Couldn't keep it in there. And the puck comes to the red line. Little sends it right back in toward the Surge zone. Surge making a change. And the puck will just gently slide down into the Kraken zone. Up to the red line, trying to connect there with Catherine Dickey. Puck down into the Surge zone once again. Surge will skate away with it though. Intercepted just inside the line. And just offside is Gabrielle Richard. She wears number 40 for this Fundy Kraken squad. Here's a good look at Gabrielle Richard right there. She'll go into the face-off up against Alina Gould. Off the draw. Puck down into the Kraken zone. Duguay will pick it up there. She'll swoop in behind her own goal, come up to the near side. Kraken trying to get it out of their zone. Alina Gould pinching it along the wall. Corrigan trying to move it now for the Kraken. Couple of players whacking at that puck, and it ends up going into the middle of the ice. Trying to track it down there was Bria Ricketson. Ricketson spinning with that puck in amongst a couple of dark blue jerseys. Now it's Corrigan with a long shot there. Or excuse me, that was Shaibu. Balkisa Shaibu let that shot go. We'll see it here. There's Shaibu cutting off to the left, using the defender as a screen. Good play by Shaibu, getting a shot on goal. No problem, though, for the goaltender, Cicely Harnham, as she scoops it up. A good goaltending tandem on this Lindsay Surge team. Ellie Feltham, we saw her earlier today. She was great. Cicely Harnham played well in her start yesterday. And so far, so good today. And some say arguably the best goaltending tandem in this league on the Lindsay Surge with Feltham and Harnham. Surge into the zone now. This is Danica Joseph. Joseph has had herself a good showcase so far, and you almost feel like she's got a goal coming because she's worked hard. Has come close a couple of times but hasn't found the back of the goal yet. Surge working with that puck. Almond. Into the middle of the ice it goes. Nevaeh Robertson tried to get a stick on it. Comes back to the left point. Quick shot in there. Went underneath the pad of Redmond. I don't think she saw the puck. Now it comes back to the point for Walsh. Shaibu challenges there. And the puck sent back in. McKay after it. Up against Danica Joseph. Robertson cuts out. Tried to bring it from the boards right in front of the goal. Got a chance there, but it's turned aside. Now Rachel Walsh does a nice job to keep it in. There's McCormick. Sliding across ice. Robertson leans into one, hammers it on goal, and Robertson watches as the goaltender Redmond scoops it up and makes the save. Robertson wasting no time at all. Danica Joseph right there waiting just in case there was a loose puck off the rebound. But a good job again by Morgan Redmond. And I mentioned it yesterday, and really it's kind of been a common theme amongst most of the goaltenders here, is their ability to make the initial save and then not allow a rebound. That's been really impressive to see. The level of goaltending in this league as a whole is great. Here's Vauteur breaking in. Big save, Redmond. Vauteur in all alone, and Morgan Redmond picking up right where she left off yesterday with some 10 bell saves. Vauteur, all kinds of space, and again, no panic on Redmond. Watch her track the puck. She comes out top of the crease, follows the shooter along, good position, makes the save. How you doing? Now Little for the Kraken. Diagonally across the ice into the Surge zone. They'll try to turn it back quickly. Vauteur was there, now McCormick. Kraken trying to get possession in the Surge end of the ice. Surge trying to work the puck out of the zone. Couple of nice moves there. Dancing with the puck now is McCormick. Into the zone, lifting it down. Opposite corner. Chasing after it there is Buffett trying to steal that puck away. And the Kraken will come in. Takeaway turned over though. Here's Hartnell trying to get a shot on goal. Turning with it now is Kennedy and put it into the corner. Good pressure here by the Surge. They make a couple of changes while the puck is in the Kraken zone. Fundy Kraken trying to clear it out here up to the line. Kim keeps it in. There's a long shot there off the stick of Izzy Kim. And it's over on the boards with Little. Trying to move it along is Lauren Little. And now the Kraken will turn and bring it up again. This is Dickey. Sends it cross ice, trying to hope that Heidi Becks would catch up to it, but the Surge will turn it right back the other way. Into the zone now. This is Victoria Tran. Tran slides it over to Hurtnell, takes a shot. That went off the blade of a stick and high off the glass. And it comes back down, and Redmond will cover up. Got a couple of taps from her teammates. Morgan Redmond and Austin Yeomans. That pretty darn good goaltending tandem themselves for the Kraken. Making our way through this Saturday. Hoping to be able to get home tonight in time to have a beverage and watch a little UFC fight week. I think it's a UFC fight night tonight, so it should be on free TV. No pay-per-view needed. See if I can put that on and leave it on while I fall asleep. And then back here tomorrow morning. What time is our first game tomorrow morning? 9 o'clock Atlantic time. Here come the Surge now. Lacey Poirier takes it in deep. Being watched closely there. Picking it off the wall, trying to get in front with a chance. That was Caitlin Wagner. And covering up again is Redmond. You see Wagner just up, picking it off the wall. Let me get a shot in tight there. Alina Gould in looking for a loose puck as well. Morgan Redmond, big body in that goal. And again, very agile, does a great job of tracking the puck and covering up any loose pucks after initial saves. Grabbing that puck now, Nevaeh Robertson. She'll just send it down in off the back wall. And the puck ends up down below the goal line. Surge, grab that puck. Going for a skate with it now. This is Sarah Almond. Almond gets tangled up there, trying to get the puck back. It bounces off the half wall. Danica Joseph quickly on the puck. She gets pasted into the wall, but stays on that puck. Good work here by Joseph. Tries to reverse direction. She gets taken into the boards again. And again, Joseph takes it from the skate up to the stick, goes back to Rachel Walsh at the line. Here's the Surge captain, Walsh. Being taken in there, good work by Shaibu. Now Sarah Duguay skates away. Duguay cuts into the zone, takes the shot well wide of the goal, but a good rush into the zone by number 16, Sarah Duguay. Puck to the red line. Down into the zone it goes, chasing after it there. Nevaeh Robertson up against a couple of defenders for the Fundy Kraken. Now the Kraken looking to turn defense into offense. Here's Legier with the puck now. Gabrielle Legier tried to make a move. And we're going to have a penalty call from behind the referee behind the play. It looks like a holding call, and it's going to be Nevaeh Robertson heading to the box. So a power play chance now for the Fundy Kraken. 9:52. That's what's left to play here in this opening period. No score in this one, and now the Fundy Kraken have a power play. So off the face-off. There's a long shot coming off the stick of Claire Kitchen. On the power play are the Kraken. They work it around from the left point. This is Underhill. Underhill into the middle. Kitchen walks in, shot low along the ice. And down to make the save is Cicely Hurnham. So good sequence there. Underhill, you see her sliding it across. And the steady Kitchen walking in, putting a shot on goal. Off the face-off, Surge will gather. With some speed now, skating the puck out of their own zone. This is Reese Vauteur. Trying to get in around Kitchen. Now Underhill watching as well. McCormick trying to control that puck. Take time off of this penalty. 1:28 left to go in the penalty to number 24, Nevaeh Robertson. She's in there for holding. Here comes Heidi Becks now going wide down the left side. Gaining the zone. Becks, sharp angled shot, lifting it high over the goal. And is that a net off the mooring? Not sure what the stoppage is for there, unless I think the puck may have gone out of play. That would make sense, I suppose. And there's a good look at Heidi Becks getting ready for this offensive zone faceoff. Back it comes to Underhill. Low shot through a crowd. Puck is loose. Just goes to the side of the goal. You get the sense, should the Fundy Kraken score a goal at some point, their entire team, including the bench, will just absolutely erupt. There's a cross-ice pass. Trying to get something set up at the side of the goal. Back to the point it comes. Duguay leans into a shot that's blocked down neatly. Back it comes to Duguay again. Sarah Duguay tried to feed it through, but the Surge will intercept. Now Buffett looking to break through. Good job by Little, stepping in the way of that. Lauren Little fires the puck down into the zone. 35 seconds to go in the power play for the Kraken. Duguay slides it across. There's Underhill with a low shot. Pad save. Hurnham pops the rebound up in the air and then grabs it and hangs on. Here's a good look at the goaltender, Cicely Hurnham. We'll see her here on the replay. Hurnham from Beaverbank, Nova Scotia. Pittsburgh Penguins, her favorite NHL team. Marie-Philippe Poulin is her favorite player. And her favorite pregame meal, grilled cheese and apple slices. There you go. Cheese and apples, never a bad thing. And she wants to be a dermatologist as part of her career ambition. So there you go. You know a little bit more now about the goaltender, Cicely Hurnham. Taking you behind the curtain and letting you know a little more about these players as you see Hurnham stop that puck and settle it there calmly for her teammate. Just 5 seconds to go in the power play now as Claire Kitchen, ever so steady as Claire Kitchen, sends it up along the boards. Robertson out of the penalty box. Surge do a good job on that penalty kill. We're back to 5 aside. 7:41 to go in this period. No score in this one. Kraken and the Surge. Hartnell now cuts toward the front of the goal, hoping to get a pass. Came towards her, but it was broken up by the Kraken. They'll look to work that puck out. It just went by Corrigan. And then following up to push it down the ice was Ricketson. Excuse me, that was Gabrielle Richard. So the faceoff will come down. I told you a little bit about Cicely Hurnham. Now let me break down a few things about the goaltender for the Kraken, Morgan Redmond. Her favorite team, Montreal Canadiens on the men's side, and the Seattle Kraken, Montreal, the male and female teams, so the PWHL and the NHL versions, and as well she likes the Seattle Kraken. Morgan hails from Moncton, New Brunswick. Her favorite players, Joey Decor, a goaltender, and Carly Jackson, a goaltender for Toronto in the PWHL from Amherst, Nova Scotia. So not a bad role model right there. There's a shot. Redmond takes it up into the mask, and that would make Carly Jackson proud. And staying with Morgan Redmond as we watch the replay, Morgan's favorite pregame meal, steak and mashed potatoes. And her favorite hobby other than playing hockey is coaching younger hockey players. Her role models are dad, and from a career ambition point of view, she'd like to be a pro hockey player and coach. So lots of aspirations for Morgan Redmond. And I wonder from the coaching perspective if she'd like to be a goalie coach or just a coach in general. 6:40 to go here in a scoreless opening period. And the play whistle down. So we'll have a face-off just outside the Surge blue line. There's a good look at Sarah Duguay. Duguay plays defense for this Kraken squad. Into the face-off we go. Maddie Boyer on the draw for the Kraken, but it's controlled by the Surge. Now Boyer will grab it and skate it into the zone. Boyer lets a long shot go along the ice wide of the net. Comes out the other side, and the Surge will look to move it out. Chance in tight there is trying to get in on it was Claire Prendergast. Now the Surge the other way, turned aside though. Good defensive period so far for this Fundy Kraken team. They're 0-2 so far in the showcase, but they've played well. Probably their best 2 games in their regular season so far. And again, I know that, you know, you talk about moral victories not being a thing, but for this Fundy Kraken team that, you know, are the most inexperienced team here all season long, right? It's about getting better, gelling together, learning the game, becoming better as individuals and also as a team. And the 2 games that I've called for the Kraken so far in this showcase, in my opinion, again, I said it before, but it bears repeating that it's been the best 2 games, in my opinion, that the Kraken have played all season long. And that shows the growth and development of head coach Nick Kitchen's squad. 5:42 left to go in the period. Here's a chance now. The Kraken, sharp angle right in on goal, and Hurnham forced to make the save. Well, again, never a bad idea. Just put that puck on goal. We'll see it here from the right circle. Just a quick shot there with Prendergast hanging out right in front. And I keep thinking you can just see it there behind the net, the little green light in what used to be where the goal judge would sit, like 150 years ago type of thing. But whenever the green light comes on, it's like a photo booth. I'm thinking, I should go down there to the photo booth, get a selfie done. That's just the weird way my brain works, friends. 5:25 to go. In behind the goal, Surge take the puck back to Izzy Kim at the right point. She tries to get a shot through. It bounced off of Kitchen and then pinballed in toward the goal before it was cleared aside. Here's a chance now. McCormick from the slot. Big shot, sends it wide. Redmond calmly watches it behind her own goal. Back to Izzy Kim again. She'll slide it across to Victoria Tran. Tran leads into a shot. That hit a stick and goes in behind the Kraken goal. Good pressure here now from the Lindsay Surge. McKay after it. She'll take it in behind her own goal. Then McCormick runs into a player at the side of the goal there. And they exchange a couple of words. And it's Bex in the middle of that with McCormick as Bex kind of got run over there at the side of the goal. Heidi Bex in a huff, not happy at all with what transpired there. She'll take a deep breath over on that bench. Meanwhile, over to the penalty box goes Maya McCormick, who was involved in that little scrum with Heidi Bex after the whistle. So you see Gabrielle Richard getting ready in on the face-off up against Reese Vauteur. So another power play chance here for the Kraken. There's a long shot from the point, and it just deflects off into the corner. Duguay loaded up and let it fly. Duguay does a good job keeping it at the line. Here's Ricketson now, fanning on a chance. And on that puck is Audrey Corrigan. Now Gabby Buffett will grab it up and skate it away for the Lindsay Surge. She sends it down into the zone. Buffett, the lone forechecker in. Meanwhile, penalty kill unit changing up for the Lindsay Surge. A puck sent up toward the blue line. And as it was brought in by Walsh, Gabby Buffett was still in the zone. So offside the call. 4:11 to go in this opening period. 1:23 left in the power play for the Fundy Kraken. A little bit of discussion here at the Kraken bench, making sure they got the right personnel out there. So Maddie Boyer in on the draw up against Ava Kennedy. Face-off win for the Kraken. And the puck turned over, though. Hartnell in reaching for it. Now Maddie Boyer watches it go back to her defensive line. Charlie Underhill will skate it up for the Kraken. Underhill has the head up, makes a move at the red line, trying to get around Hartnell. Following up was Lauren Little. But the puck is sent all the way down the ice. You see that was Legier, not Little. Now Underhill on the puck. She'll turn. That puck hit the side of the Kraken goal. And the puck sent across Legier, trying to connect with Richard. Puck back into the Kraken zone as they try to get something going here on this power play. Lead pass trying to connect with Dickey. Dickey back on that puck now. She sees a little space perhaps. Dickey lets the shot go, and Hurnham just flashes out that glove hand. And there's the photo booth lit up all green again in behind the goal. See, now that you've seen it, you can't unsee it, right? The photo booth. There it is right there. Look, it even looks like it has a little, well, I know that's our camera for the net look, but it's like a selfie camera down. That's a photo booth. Just humor me, folks. But again, now that you've seen it, you can't unsee it, right? When that green light goes on, you're thinking, oh, photo booth. Kraken on the puck. They've got 18 seconds of power play time left to work with. Puck at the red line. Surge doing a good job on this penalty kill, keeping the Kraken for the most part at bay. Puck along the boards right in front of the Surge bench. Redmond tapping the goal stick, letting her teammates know that the penalty winding down. So the Surge have killed off another one, back to even strength. 5 aside here. Into the zone. That's Heidi Bex. In around the goal. Sent out in front, and Hurnham forced to cover up. And the photo booth lights up, and Hernam covers up. Good rush there from Heidi Beck, trying to feed it as she thought about going around the back of the goal, and then thought to herself, hey, maybe if the rest of the team thinks I'm going behind the goal, I'll feed it out in front before I swoop in behind and create a bit of a chance. Not a bad idea. There's a long shot through a crowd. Save made. The rebound was loose and taken away by Izzy Kim. Over on the far wall now. Reaching in for it there was Olivia Ellis-Ankenman. Surge on the puck. Just 2:15 to go here in this scoreless opening period. It's been pretty even up for the most part between the Surge and the Kraken. Down it goes Izzy Kim, skating after it again. Izzy Kim turns up ice, being hounded there. Skates through it though, takes it down into the Kraken zone. Ellis-Ankenman was there. She goes down to the ice, and the Kraken will look to work that puck out of the zone. Slow rolling puck stays inside, and Gould sends it right in behind the Kraken goal. Lindsay Surge making a change now with 1:40 to go in this first period. Prendergast tried to get by the defender, couldn't get any further than the red line though. Charlie Underhill goes down. This could be a chance now for Robertson. Coming in to help out there is Sarah Almond. Almond behind the goal. Kraken take it high off the glass. Walsh can't keep it in. And Rachel Walsh will have to track after it now back into her own zone. She banks it off the wall, and the Surge will skate it up the ice. That puck pops high into the air. Reaching for it there was number 19, Gabrielle Legier, and the play whistled down. Interesting as well, earlier between games, between this game and the last game, I was down in the warm room just going over my paperwork and getting ready for the next game. There was a scout there from Brown University. And I asked him to come on camera, do an interview on headset. He said, no. He said, that's not my thing, and I'll finish the thought in a second here on that Brown scout. Here's a chance now into the final minute of play. Puck across the ice, went behind Ricketson. Picked up over on that far side by Veronica Mitchell. Mitchell sends it down into the zone. And the Kraken will gather it behind their own goal. Up along the board, sent in the middle of the ice. Mitchell tried to kick at it with her skate. And the Surge will pick it up, and a penalty coming here. And as the puck is touched by Boyer, straight to the penalty box goes the Kraken player, Bria Ricketson, because of this. And wrapping up it was Danica Joseph there on the rush, so Ricketson to the penalty box. Power play for the Surge. Yeah, but to finish that thought, you know, the scout from Brown University was saying, I've been here for a couple of days. He was heading back home, leaving right about now, actually. He wouldn't come on and do an interview. He said, that's not my thing. But I said, is it okay if I mention that you were? He said, oh, yeah, that's fine. And what he did say, and again, I'll wait for a stoppage in here to finish the thought, but I thought it was really interesting what he told me or what years he's recruiting for. There's a chance in front. Votura deflects it up and over. He said, I've been here the last couple of days recruiting grade 9s. The youngest players in this tournament. He said, from a Brown University perspective, we already have our class of 25 and our class of 26. He said, we're recruiting for the class of 20, like for the beginning class of 2027. So I thought that was interesting, but I also thought it was very cool that a scout from Brown University down in the United States was up here scouting this tournament, this showcase. Says a lot about how far this hockey has come in this region. They score! On the power play. The Surge finally break the ice. And it's Reese Voture scoring just 27 seconds into the power play and only 7.7 left in the period. There you see the goal into the back. The puck into the back of the net, and it's 1-0. There's the long shot, and it definitely deflected off something, and maybe it was Voture who got credit for the deflection, but it did change direction. No question, offside with just 3 seconds to go. So a power play goal by Reese Voture. And I'm sure if the scout from Brown University was here, he would have liked that. But, yeah, I just thought, again, it was interesting just to go back that a scout from Brown University was here. You know, scouting for 2 years down the road. Just goes to show you never know who's watching and who's paying attention to your play as the buzzer sounds. So an entertaining first period. Another good period for Morgan Redmond from a goaltending perspective. But the Lindsay Surge did what they had to do. They kept coming in waves at the Fundy Kraken. And on the power play with just a few seconds left in the period, Reese Vauteur gets the goal. And the Lindsay Surge will head to the intermission with a 1-0 lead over the Fundy Kraken. There you see the Surge and now the Kraken heading over down the tunnel to their respective dressing rooms. So the Zamboni going to come out and do the Zamboni refresh the ice dance. And then we'll be back with period number 2. 1 Surge over the Kraken. We'll be back. Teams on the ice. It looks like the referee on the right of your screen there feels about as cold as we do up here. They should have refereeing sweaters. Nice knit sweater. You know, you can use the same colors. Just have a nice thick cable knit sweater that the referees could wear, right? Maybe like a little toque over their helmet, like back in the Heritage Classic. Remember that iconic shot of Jose Theodore wearing the Montreal Canadiens toque on top of his hockey mask? Here we go, set for period number 2. Lindsay Surge on a late power play goal, leading it 1-0. It was Reese Vauteur, her 8th of the season. And it's 1-0 Surge as we begin period number 2. We start this period even strength, 5-on-5. Here come the Surge in their own zone now, picked up by Veronica Mitchell. Cross ice pass Greenwood, spinning around Rachel Hartnell. Hartnell has Ava Kennedy with her, and Hartnell will just flip it down into the zone. Trying to get in on the puck was Audrey Corrigan. Puck battle in behind the goal. Good look at it right there. Great job being done by our camera operators and our director as well. Puck into the corner. And away come the Kraken. Turned aside though, McCormick gets in the way. Vauteur coming in to help out. McCormick takes a shot. Save made and the rebound bobbled by Redmond. You don't see that very often from the Kraken goaltender. Usually very sure-handed when she makes that initial save, not allowing the rebound. Back it comes. Walking in with it there was Mitchell. This is Buffett now, taking it behind the goal. Gabby Buffett. What will she do with it? Reverses direction. McCormick tries to make a move, and it comes up along the boards. Mitchell stops it there. Good pressure early in the second period from the Lindsay Surge, keeping the Kraken hemmed up in their own zone. Trying to make a move with it there was McCormick. She'll peel off for a change, and Alicia Nedelku will go after that puck, and we'll listen to the whistle blow it down on the icing call. After this game, 3 more coming your way. It'll be the Greenfoot Capitals and the Moncton Rockets, then the Eastern Stars and the Western Flames. Little East versus West action there. And then the Western Wolves and the Cape Breton Lynx will round out our Super Saturday 7-game of action. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you're tuned in, whatever device you're watching on. There's a chance, Danica Joseph there. And then the rebound shoveled in towards the goaltender, Redmond, who covers up and makes the save. Gets a little tap on the mask there from Gabrielle Richard. Good look at it here from behind the goal. Redmond down, doing a good job again, just making herself big even when she goes down. She kind of squares the shoulders and makes herself big in the goal. Here come the Kraken now, skating it up into neutral ice. Duguay sends it down the ice, and then Delcu will pick it up there. Off to the left wing side it goes. Nice move there by Nevaeh Robertson. Robertson weaving through a crowd. Look at Nevaeh Robertson trying to go coast to coast, and I think Robertson's drawn a hooking penalty. So all of that twisting, turning, dipping, diving through the crowd has drawn a penalty, and we'll see it here. Look at this nice rush. Whoop, couple of nice moves. Dipsy. Hey, how you doing? How's she going? Hey, let me zip by you there. And then at the last minute has the puck taken away, but does indeed draw the penalty. Charlie Underhill over to the penalty box. And the Surge to the power play. Rachel Walsh watches that puck go past her down the ice. Maddie Boyer trying to give chase there in on the forecheck on this penalty kill. McCormick racing up the left side. McCormick takes it wide, stops at the goal line, puts on the brakes in the corner, gets it back to Rachel Walsh at the point. She'll slide it over to the right-hand side to Hartnell. Hartnell slides it down low, looking for Gabby Buffett. It goes in behind the net. Surge working on the power play here, walking out from behind the goal. That was Sarah Allman. And it goes all the way down the ice. Harnham will stick out the big goal stick, stop it there for the captain, Rachel Walsh. Walsh pass directly up the middle of the ice, trying to connect with Sarah Almond. And Redmond will just grab it and cover up. I wish we had a camera isolated on our camera operator, Spencer, as he shuffles back and forth between the two cameras that he's operating, getting the shots. We should have had like a little, you ever see those things that skaters use to practice? Like it's almost like a white, I don't know what, it's like plexiglass or something. You can put it in your house and you can kind of mimic a skating motion back and forth. We need one of those up here for Spencer so he can slide back and forth between the two cameras that he's operating. Just glide from one to the other. 6:30 to go here. And again, we really should put an ISO camera on him just so you can watch what he and Dylan are doing up here. It's the two-man technical show. They're not the blue man group, they're the two-man group. That puck pops up over the line. And we'll have a whistle. 29 seconds left to go in the power play for the first penalty, and now a second penalty, so it'll be 5-on-3. So there you see the Lindsay surge. They'll have extra skating room out there. There's the two Kraken players hanging out, talking about life in the penalty box. So over to the box goes Catherine Dickey, and it's a 5-on-3. Big chance now with the advantage. Here's McCormick walking into one. That was blocked. And it comes out into neutral ice. Gobbled up there by Walsh. She'll cross the red line back into the zone. Cross ice pass. Hartnell walks in, fires. I think that caught a piece of the iron. Hartnell dishes it back to Walsh. 5-on-3 advantage here for the Surge. First penalty is over Underhood out of the box. So now down to a 5-on-4. So the first task is done, taking care of the 5-on-3. In the box for slashing right now is Catherine Dickey. Here comes Hartnell walking in on the power play. Rebound cleared away. Big save. Redmond on the rebound again. Redmond right there deep in the goal. And why not give the taps to the keeper? How about the exceptional goaltending right here? Hartnell walking in all alone. Big shot save. Rebound loose. Puck is there. Turning right around is Allman getting a shot. And Redmond denies being the best penalty killer on the ice. You hear that lots, right? Sometimes your best penalty killer's got to be your goalie. And how about that sequence with Morgan Redmond? Still on the power play. 5-on-4 here. Long shot. That deflects off into the corner. 52 seconds left to go in the power play for the Surge. Here's Victoria Tran walking along the blue line. Dishes off there. Quick shot off a skate and deflects over to the boards. Izzy Kim trying to chip that puck forward. It'll come back to Victoria Tran, though, just inside the blue line again. Off to the right side. Kim walks in, fires. Low shot, blocked down. And it'll go in behind the net where it's picked up there by number 20, Lacey Poirier. Poirier gets it back. Lost the handle on it now. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Kraken doing a pretty good job here, setting up in that box. Long shot, no problem for Redmond. As Jalen McKay was helping protect things in front of the goal. So again, you know, the Surge moving that puck well around the perimeter, but mostly they're getting what you see right there, kind of long shots, except for that one little sequence moments ago. But for the most part, the Kraken have been doing a good job here, staying in form in the penalty kill, setting up that box and trying to keep the Surge to the outside on the perimeter of that four-person box. Here's Walsh now. Spinning away, just a couple of seconds left before Catherine Dickey comes out of the penalty box. Dickey out of the box, and the Kraken have done a good job killing it off. So back to even strength. So the Kraken kill off the short 5-on-3 and then the 5-on-4, and they're back to even strength now. So that'll make the numbers for the penalty killing unit look a little bit better. Walsh, long shot. All kinds of bodies in front, and they hit a couple of legs and goes in behind the goal line. Puck in the corner. Hartnell now trying to come off the wall with it right in front of the goal. Backhand chance there. Redmond down. They score. Well, Hartnell, she's had a couple of cracks at it around the goal, and she would not be denied there as she walked off the boards with it, took it right out in front, and found a way to get it in behind the goaltender, Morgan Redmond. There you see it, walking out, backhand through, and she somehow finds a way to squeeze it underneath the pads of the goaltender, Redmond. We'll see better here. I'm guessing it goes 5-hole. It does indeed. There you see the opening, a little bit of daylight, and Rachel Hartnell finds it. And Hartnell has the goal. And the Lindsay Surge back in the lead. So the Kraken, after killing off the 5-on-3, then the 5-on-4, end up giving up a full even strength goal with Hartnell walking off the wall. Puck into neutral ice. Boyer looking for it, but it's taken away now by Danica Joseph. Joseph cuts to the inside. Joseph takes the shot that hit the stick of McKay and pops right into the glove of Morgan Redmond. So the Surge now lead it by a score of 2-0. The latest goal scorer, Rachel Hartnell. So Reese Vauteur has a goal. Rachel Hartnell has a goal. And for Hartnell, that's goal number 6 on the season. Under 13 minutes to play in the in the third period. Here's a chance right in front. Almond was there, but she was covered right in front of the net, couldn't get a chance. Now Nedelku being watched closely there by Dickey. Up along the boards it goes, past Rossong. And it'll be gathered up by the Kraken. Coming away with it now, this is Heidi Becks. As Duguay had the puck and brought it in. Offside on the Kraken, so a faceoff will come outside the Lindsay Surge line. Both teams changing up here, getting some fresh legs on the ice. McCormick in on the draw. Sydney Mills chasing in after that puck. Goes to the far side, hammered right back in. Back it goes. In after it is Gabrielle Legier. But it's Gabby Buffett. Tries to come away with it. Puck to the red line. Gabrielle Legier gathers, fires it high off the glass, and down in behind the Surge goal. They'll pick it up there and skate it up the ice. Puck off the boards. Vauteur chips it ahead. Here comes Buffett now with some speed down the right side. Buffett cuts to the inside, tried to lift it high and put it over top of the goal and off to the other side. Puck loose in the middle part of the ice, picked up by the Kraken. Underhill doing a 360 there, working it over to Ricketson. Ricketson rolls it in toward the goal. No problem there for the keeper as it's pushed off to the side by Cicely Harnham. Now with some space into the zone. This is Caitlin Wagner. She gets stopped behind the goal. Now reverse it back the other way. Kraken up along the boards, comes to the blue line. Kraken will get it out. Race for it now. Ricketson trying to get in on that puck. She can't get there ahead of the Surge, and away comes Poirier. Lacey Poirier cuts toward the middle of the ice. Poirier backhands it forward, trying to connect there with Alina Gould. Puck in front of the goal again. Redmond reaches out, grabs it, and squeezes it with a couple of Surge players, including Gould, trying to bang that puck home. Look at Redmond there, you see, covering up the lower part of the goal, tracking that puck side to side, and then makes the save when the puck comes out in front. Another offensive zone faceoff for the Lindsay Surge. Scramble draw, off to the wall it goes, and it's picked up by the Fundy Kraken. Kraken will skate away with it now. And after it is Olivia Ellis-Ankenman. And it's Hartnell who will bring it out. Try to anyway for the Surge. Shaibu trying to get in after that puck. Comes to the blue line. And now Greenwood tried to pass it across, intercepted by Belkisa Shaibu. But Ava Kennedy quickly jumps on the puck for the Surge, gets it down into the Kraken zone. Back to the point it comes. Trying to get a shot through there was Veronica Mitchell. That was stopped, but it's sent in deep on the other side now where McKay tries to work it forward. Comes to the front of the Kraken goal, and the Fundy Kraken able to clear it out. Kraken making some changes as that puck goes down the ice for icing. So they'll have to keep the same skaters out there. Peek at the Lindsay Surge bench as Sarah Allman gets set for this offensive zone faceoff up against Madison Boyer. Puck to the blue line, just kept in. Now Surge trying to push it along in behind the net. They'll come up with it. Cutting out towards the front of the goal is Allman. Danica Joseph there looking for a loose puck in front. And the referee waves it down. Looks like the net. Did it come loose again? Perhaps. Again, good pressure from this Surge team. There you see Joseph right there. And again, Redmond battling in goal for this Kraken squad. I tell you what, if Carly Jackson were watching this game, she'd be very proud of the goaltending performance from Morgan Redmond. There comes Bex now cutting in toward the goal, and it was just cleared away in the nick of time as Heidi Bex made a great rush right in on the Surge net. Well, she said in her time here up in the booth with us when she was on headset that she wanted more goals. That's what she wished for, and she almost had one right there. Puck goes past Duguay. Here's Joseph now with a chance in on goal. Joseph shoots, and Redmond says, not right now. And Sarah Duguay giving a little, how you doing, to the goaltender, saying good save. And again, just Redmond, right? So calm. There you see her out to the top of the ice and then, tracking back, and great position to make the save. Surge control from the faceoff. Izzy Kim got it to Vauteur. Vauteur being challenged over there by Claire Prendergast. Now the puck rolling along the wall. Kraken trying to get it outside the line, and they do. Nice job by Little to spin around, get that puck, and then send it down into the zone. Excuse me, that's Legier. Gabrielle Legier wearing number 19, not Lauren Little, number 11. 8:15 to go in the third. A 2-0 lead for the Lindsay Surge. Here's McKay. Back after that puck. Gabrielle Richard comes in to help out. Now Buffett will take it. Under 8 minutes to go. Kraken down by 2. Looking to get something going here to cut this lead in half. Comes in the neutral ice. Mitchell just pushes it ahead. Turned over. Here's a chance now. Poirier right in front and just lifted it wide of the goal as she was sent in there off the turnover. Close chance from Lacey Poirier. Veronica Mitchell. This one floats it in. That goes wide of the goal. Jumping on it again. Poirier. Puck loose over toward the boards on the side. Now it comes back again. Backhanded in there off the stick of Caitlin Wagner. Kraken want to get it out of the zone. They can't. Wagner stops it just inside the blue line. Now Wagner will track it into the corner. Going in there up against Ella Cosman. Pile up down there in the corner. Looks like someone's getting their picture taken down there. Nice close-up, either picture or video. There you go. Lean in. Focus. Couple of good action shots there in the corner with the puck being fought for. Again, then Kitchen goes down, falling right on top of Caitlin Wagner. And that was a prolonged puck battle down there in the corner. Whoever it is down there got a couple of great action shots by the look of it. Good look again at the Surge bench. Players coming off there being encouraged by the coaching staff. Been some good pressure put on here by the Lindsay Surge the last couple of shifts. They've kept the Kraken, for the most part, hemmed up in their own zone. Here they come at the puck again, lifting it high over the goal. Into the corner it goes. Kraken trying to find a way just to get out of their zone right now. Ava Kennedy forcing the issue, but now Shaibu will carry it out. Balkisa Shaibu goes diagonally into the corner. Picked up there by the Surge, backhanded around the goal. Nedelku fires it over towards Rachel Hartnell. Hartnell, nifty little pass up to Ava Kennedy. Kennedy gets turned around at the red line, and then the puck taken away. Off the bench and onto the puck was Victoria Tran, sliding it over there. Rossong sends it in. Rossong will go for a change. 5:47 to go in the third. Puck over to this near side. Trying to get a chance now to break away. This is Lauren Little. Little watches now as the Surge will clear the puck up the other side. Lead pass onto the stick of Robertson. Now Izzy Kim will have it at the line. Sends it in around the boards. There's Sarah Allman giving chase. Puck battle in the corner, and it's the Kraken who'll skate away with it. Pass cross ice, trying to set up there with Catherine Dickey. Dickey will chase it in behind the goal line. Dickey getting tangled up there with Izzy Kim. Now we'll get another scrum behind the goal. Trying to slide it in front. Good play there. Coming in to try to get a stick on that puck was Little. And then right back the other way in transition comes Joseph, sliding it across there for Robertson. Nevaeh Robertson has to take it to the boards on the far side. Then it comes to the red line. Mitchell sliding it over. This is Rachel Walsh, the captain of this Surge squad. Walsh turning, getting into the middle. Vauteur loads, fires, low shot, handled easily by Redmond. Vauteur has the puck again. Slides it into the circle. Pressure one more time. This is Buffett now. Gabby Buffett changes direction, slides it back the other way where the Kraken will pick it up. They take it off the wall, can't get it out. Here's Rachel Walsh again. Circling around, pressure by the Surge in this Kraken zone. Now down to 4:15 to go. Kraken trying to find a way to get something going here as McCormick dancing in the zone. McCormick turning, sending it into the corner once again. Now the Surge will come off the wall with it. Back to Veronica Mitchell. Mitchell tried to slide it across, but it was intercepted. Now perhaps a chance here for Dickey. Trying to get in there with a shot. It was blocked down last moment, though. Good rush from the Kraken. That was Gabrielle Legier and Catherine Dickey. 3:42 to go. Lindsay Surge breaking down that right wing, crossing it over, trying to get it to Gabby Buffett. Great defensive play by the Kraken to intercept and turn it right back the other way. Strong defense from Charlie Underhill. Underhill wears 6 in white for this Fundy Kraken squad. Down to 3:20 left to play. Underhill tried to keep it in at the line. Back the other way now. This is Wagner. And Wagner had the puck picked off of her stick by Jalen McKay. Here's a chance right in front. And a delayed penalty coming here. Goalie to the bench for the extra skater. Delayed penalty call, extra skater on for the Lindsay Surge. And as the Kraken touch it, and then a big push into the boards right there as Caitlin Wagner, after the whistle, walked into, I believe it was Ricketson. And Ricketson, a little slow to get up. She's going to peel off the cage and head to the bench. So we'll see. There's Wagner. Puck chipped off to the corner. And the delayed penalty call was made. And now some of the Fundy Kraken supporters not at all happy that there was no call, or perhaps no call, on Caitlin Wagner. So over to the penalty box goes number 25, Sydney Mills. And again, just after the Kraken touched the puck for the referee to make the penalty call against Mills, Wagner stepped into Ricketson and took her pretty heavily into the boards. A lot of the Kraken fans not liking that, feeling there should have been a call made in that instance, but there wasn't one, and it's a power play for the Lindsay Surge. .249 left to go. Third period. Lindsay Surge on the power play. And they'll get the puck out of Redmond's glove. Face-off will come to the other side now as they change real estate. So Walsh with the Surge working on the power play here. McCormick walks in, left circle, takes the shot, and Redmond, no problem, again, calmly sticking out that catching glove and stopping that puck. So a quick change of the penalty killers here for the Fundy Kraken. Buffett out there with McCormick and Allman. Your forward line, Hartnell, another forward back on the defensive side. The only true defenseman out there is number 22, the captain, Rachel Walsh. 4 forwards and a defender. Here's Hartnell from the right circle, spinning away from the forecheck, getting it back to Walsh. Surge working it on the power play here. Hartnell again from the right circle, slides it across. One-timer there, and walking into it was McCormick, and Redmond came across to cover up that short side and hug the post and make the save. You see Hartnell all the way across. There's McCormick walking into it. Great save there by Redmond on the short side. Now, I'm not sure what this discussion is all about now. It's Kraken players gathered around. It looks like whatever it was talked about, it's all been settled, and the puck is dropped, and we're back underway. 2:12 to go in the third period. 1:15 in the power play for the Lindsay Surge. Walking in, Hartnell takes the shot, rebound, puck loose, trying to get it in there was Almond, and the puck goes off to the wall where McCormick will look to pick it up. McCormick goes in behind the goal, Buffett hanging out right in front of the net. Coming in there with the puck right in front of the goal, and the Kraken bending, not breaking here. Buffett sends it into the corner. 45 seconds in the power play. That's how much time is left for this Surge power play. 1:35 in the period. Sent toward the front of the goal. Hartnell got spun around. And in front of the net, I think it was Sarah Almond who took the Kraken player down right in front of the goal. We might see it here at the end. There's Almond. Yep. Taking down Kitchen. And that's going to draw a penalty. So Sarah Almond cross-checking the call. So that will negate the power play for the Surge, and it'll put us in a 4-on-4 situation. There's a look at Almond over there, cooling her skates now in the penalty box. Kennedy in on the draw, but it's won by the Kraken. So 4-on-4 here, extra skating space, but just 1:22 to go in this third period. Here's Ava Kennedy, being watched closely there by Heidi Becks. Kennedy, head down, tried to skate into the zone, got stopped at the blue line. Now it's Victoria Tran, skating off to the right side, sees a little open space. Tran, skating it down low, feeds it out in front. Great pass there as Tran took it in deep and then fed it right out in front. Big chance there. Good save again by Redmond. If I get $1 for every time I had said good or great save Redmond, I could probably take the rest of the month off. She's been great. She was good yesterday in the game versus the Stars, and she's been solid here again today, really keeping it as close as it is. Only 2-0 lead for the Surge. You got to have good goaltending, and the Kraken are getting it. Penalty is over to Sydney Mills. So now it's a 5-on-4 power play for the Fundy Kraken, but only 42 seconds left in the third period. Now, will they pull the goaltender, Redmond? We'll see. Will they want to make it 6-on-4 with the net empty? Down it goes. Redmond still planted firmly in the goal at the other end. Controlling now the Kraken. This is Underhill. Underhill walking in, tried to get a shot through. It was blocked down. And away comes Danica Joseph. Intercepted by Duguay. She'll turn right in front of her own net. Sliding the puck over to the other side where the Kraken will skate it up to the red line. Just 8 seconds to go in the period. I doubt now there won't be any time to pull the goaltender as the last couple of seconds tick away. So, listen, a great win for the Lindsay Surge. They controlled a good portion of the offensive zone time in this game. They got 2 goals, and they win it 2-0. But let's talk about the Fundy Kraken. Another great performance by their goaltending. This time, once again, it's Morgan Redmond. She was great. And this Fundy Kraken team, they just get better incrementally game after game. They lost the opening game yesterday 4-0. And then they lost to the Cape Breton Lynx 3-0. And again, I know they don't want to keep losing. They want to be able to win a game. But, again, they lose this game, but it's 2-0. So incrementally, they're getting better. They allowed 4, they allowed 3, they allowed 2. And that's what it's all about, growth. And for the Lindsay Surge, listen, you come into this game, you look at the Kraken, you're like, okay, we should beat this team. So full credit to the coaching staff for the Surge for having this team prepared. They kept playing, they kept going. They didn't allow the great goaltending to deter them. They did what they needed to do. They scored enough goals to win. They protected a lead, and they got their goaltender a shutout. So Cicely Harnham pitches the shutout, and the Lindsay Surge get the win. So they'll relax. Their next game isn't until tomorrow for the Surge. And for the Fundy Kraken, they play tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So both teams are done for this day. Well, that was only the second period. Oh, they had period 3. Now, they're messing with my head. Up on the scoreboard, they've got third period, so I thought that was it. That's what happens when you've done how many games in 2 days? Less than 2 days. What are we talking here, 6, 10 games? Yeah, but again, in my defense, I looked up, and it did say period 3 on the scoreboard for that period. So, hey, I can only go by what I see. And all the periods and all the games are kind of blending into one mosaic of one large, massive hockey game that's about 87 periods long. Well, that's all right. We'll stop, take a break, and get ready for the third period. Don't go too far, though. We'll have an interview coming up with Addison White from the Greenfoot Capitals. We'll do that in just a couple of minutes. 2-0 after 2. It's the Kraken. It's the Surge. Surge leading. Happy to be joined by sensational first-year player with the Greenfoot Capitals. This is Addison White. Addison, thanks for coming up and doing this. It has been a great season for you so far, your rookie season with the Greenfoot Capitals. What's been some of the keys to your success?
It's been a lot of my teammates. They're always there supporting me, and the coaches are really great. They're helping me develop, and it's just everyone around me has been helping me, so it's been really good.
Now, you and I were talking just before we came on. We were trying to decide. It's like, I've got you at 20 goals, but the league site has you at 19 regardless, whether it's 19 or 20. You're at the top of the list. You're in the top 5 goal scorers in the league. What's that like? And I know your teammates love having you around, but do you even think about how many goals you've got?
No, honestly, it's there, but it doesn't. Points don't mean everything. It's about how you're playing. Are you a smart player? Are you just going as hard as you can? Because it's all about effort and attitude, because that's all you can control.
One of the things I find with you is that you're a very instinctual player, and sometimes it's hard to know what you're going to do. You seem to be able to shoot from anywhere. When you're out on the ice, do you even think about it, or is it really just, oh, well, why not take a shot from wherever I am? What's your thought process?
I really have my head up, and I'm looking around. Are players open, or do I have the better lane to shoot? And so that really plays a big role in it.
I know coming in as a first-year player, sometimes it can be hard to gel and adjust with your new teammates, especially teammates that have been there for a year or two. What's the transition been like for you coming in and being a part of this team?
All of my teammates have made it fairly easy, and being an AP last year really helped because I got to be around the team environment, and everyone's just great, nice, and everyone has a positive attitude.
Now, whether or not you're aware of it, Addison, a lot of scouts, a lot of people are talking about how good you are at this age and that you're only going to get better. Do you think about that? Do your folks talk to you about that? Do your coaches talk to you about that? What's that like swirling around you when you're having such a good year as a rookie?
I try not to focus on it because, I just got to play my game, and if people like it, then they like it. So I try not to worry about it.
Do you have a goal that stands out this year so far as your favorite?
Last night was a pretty interesting one with it being called back, and then 3 minutes later it got called a goal. So I've never had that happen, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a super interesting situation before, and we did see it on the replay. We knew that you had scored, so we were glad when they got together and adjusted the call and awarded you the goal. So we'll switch gears here for a sec before we wrap up with you. It's getting close to the holiday season. You know, Christmas is coming, New Year's are coming. What are you most excited about?
I get to spend a lot of time with my family, so I'm really happy about that. And I get to just hang out and chill.
And what's your favorite holiday food?
Probably candy canes.
Okay, like the original candy, because candy canes come in so many varieties, not like the original peppermint.
Yeah, the original ones are the best.
Fair enough. Do you ever have a chocolate candy cane?
No.
And tell you something that my grandmother used to like these. God rest your Nan. She used to love these called chicken bones. Have you had chicken bones?
Yeah, my mom's a Newfoundlander, and she loves them.
Me too.
Really?
Oh, Newfoundlanders and chicken bones right there. Well, listen, Addison, thanks for joining us. Congratulations on the season so far. We wish you continued success in the showcase the rest of the season, and have a wonderful holiday.
Thank you.
Enjoy the candy canes.
Thank you.
That's Addison White from the Greenfoot Capitals. now we're ready for period number 3. If you're with us at the end of the last period, they had period 3 up on the scoreboard the entire second period. So all the games are kind of blending into one another, and all it's like one big hockey game now. So I basically did a wrap at the end of the second period, awarding the win to the Surge and talking about the great effort by the Kraken and all that. A lot of that is still true, except for the game being over and the Lindsay Surge winning part. They may still win, but one period left to go. The Kraken still have a crack at it. So there we go. Now it's really and truly, I'm pretty sure anyway, the third period. And a big thank you to Addison White from the Greenfoot Capitals coming up to join us and do that interview between periods. We'll re-air that in the next game where the Greenfoot Capitals play the Moncton Rockets. Yeah, what a rookie season she's having. Addison White, she did mention that she was an affiliate last year, which helps, right, with the transition into the league full-time. But still, to have the impact that she's having as a first-year rookie player in this league is remarkable. Now, here comes Nevaeh Robertson looking to have an impact. Robertson, great stick there, and they're going to call a penalty on Claire Kitchen. And, well, I don't like to criticize officials, so I'll just wait for the replay, and I don't want to say much because it's hard being a referee. Well, I guess, yeah, okay. A little bit of a slash there from behind. Fair enough. Got to give the benefit of the doubt, and not much of one, but certainly enough of one that the referee felt justified, especially given the fact that Robertson was kind of breaking in. So fair enough, fair enough. We'll tip the scales of justice in favor of the referees on that one. So a power play now. Hartnell has it at the blue line. Surge working with it with a 2-0 lead, and they've got the power play. Here's Robertson, who just drew that penalty from Kitchen just seconds ago. Robertson turning, tried to get a shot through, blocked by Underhill. Charlie Underhill playing a strong game here for the Fundy Kraken. Quick shot in toward the goal, deflected right in front as Buffett got a stick on it, deflected it just wide. Buffett was right in on top of the goaltender, Redmond. Surge working it on the power play here. Back to the line for Walsh. Walsh skipping along the blue line, walks in, takes a shot, sending it just wide. McCormick has it now on the wall. Left wing side, gets it down low for Nevaeh Robertson. Robertson takes a look, hands it off to Hartnell. And Ricketson without a stick right now. Ricketson hops off the bench, the stick still laying on the ice, but now Maddie Boyer out there. 45 seconds to go in the power play for the Surge. Puck comes over right in front of the Fundy Kraken bench, back the other way. Boyer forces the puck down the ice. Good job by Boyer on the forecheck here, shorthanded. 30 seconds to go in the power play for the Lindsay Surge. Walsh to the red line. Robertson chips it down into the zone, and the Lindsay Surge change up the power play unit here with just 15 seconds to go in the advantage. Here's Nedelku turning at the logo. Into the zone comes Nedelku. Alicia Nedelku backhands it in front. Vauteur was heading toward the front of the goal, but Redmond deflected it away. Vauteur again. Penalty is over. Kraken killed it off. Vauteur turns, fires. Redmond got over there just in time. Good shift from Vauteur in particular, but again, the continuation of the stellar goaltending from Morgan Redmond. And you see again, that puck was kind of in front of the goal. It ended up kind of changing direction and going right towards Reese Vauteur, who was coming around the back of the goal. The puck came right to her. And again, Redmond, good presence of mind to slide across and be ready for that Vauteur chance, and she makes the save. So back to even strength here, 5 aside. Underhill works that puck up along the wall. Nedelku stops it at the right point. Works it down for Vauteur. Underhill in the corner, sends it up ahead. Nedelku again, flips it in, just goes past Sydney Mills. Now Ava Kennedy on the puck. Intercepted there. Gabrielle Leger watches the puck go into neutral ice. Slides over the U to M logo, and it's picked up by Nedelku. Nedelku tried to pass it up ahead. That was intercepted momentarily, at least by Sydney Mills. Mills flips the puck down into the Surge zone. 4 minutes played in this third period. 2-0 Lindsay Surge lead. Lacey Poirier has it on the board. She'll send it towards center ice. McKay stops it there, gets it over to Claire Kitchen. Kitchen takes it off the glass. That'll go down the ice. And the Surge backpedal into their own zone. They'll work it up along the wall on the left-hand side with Lacey Poirier. Poirier, nice move there, cutting into the middle. Poirier now takes it wide down the right side. Poirier, it's taken down to the ice. She slides awkwardly into the end boards, and the play carries right on. Izzy Kim tried to keep it in at the line. Lauren Little trying to force the issue. Little tried to push that puck away and see if she could get a break. But it's pinned in along the boards now. Battle for it down low. Players digging in after that puck. And pile up there along the boards, and they finally are able to move it. And the Surge will take it behind their own goal. That bounced off a player right in front of the Surge net. They'll recover it, though, and work it up toward the blue line. And as it was sent in, that put the that put the Kraken offside. Good look there at the Kraken bench, which is directly below us. There's Jalen McKay. Jalen McKay from Sussex, New Brunswick. Ottawa Senators are her favorite team. Her favorite player, Owen Power. And from a career perspective, her goal is to become a social worker. Here's Victoria Tran all the way across to the other side, along the boards to the blue line, trying to spring free there. That was number 12, Sarah Almond. And now Joseph works it up for Nevaeh Robertson. Robertson takes it wide down into the corner, all the way behind the Kraken goal. Robertson still has the puck on her stick, goes back to the point, long shot, Tran through a crowd, puts it wide. Now Izzy Kim pinches in to try to keep it in, and they're going to say nope. It came outside, so the face-off will be just outside the Kraken blue line. Look at that last sequence. There it was. It did. You could see good camera work there as the puck did just dip out over the blue line. McCormick and Boyer waiting to get in on the draw. Just below our broadcast position here. Great look from above. And Boyer trying to do a little tight quarter stick handling there. Nice move by Boyer, Maddie Boyer. The captain of this club gets spun around, and now McCormick with speed down the left side. McCormick trying to bust in toward the goal, and she gets pushed off the puck well there. Good defensive play by the Kraken. And Rachel Walsh, again, same kind of thing. Trying to tightrope along the blue line, but the puck does just pop outside over the line. And we'll have another face-off outside the Kraken zone. So Boyer and McCormick on the draw. One cleanly by Boyer. And the Kraken will push it out of their own zone. But brought right back in. And as Veronica Mitchell brought it into the Kraken zone. Fundy Kraken will pick it up, though. Trying to push it forward. Turned aside. Here's McCormick weaving through traffic. McCormick makes a nice move, slides it in front. And Redmond just got the left leg on that cross, on that puck right through the crease. And, well, there's that whole net off the moorings thing again. If you've been with us the last couple of days watching different games, you've seen that that's been a common theme. The net coming off the mooring. And it doesn't take much, as you see there. Redmond was just kind of backing up, getting set in her goal. Face off to Redmond's right. Kind of stop there. Quick shot off the face off. The save was made. The rebound loose. And it just went agonizingly slowly off to the other side before the Kraken could get to it. Surge now. Hartnell walking off the boards, coming in front. Hartnell gets a shot, puts it wide of the net. Back to Nedelku. She'll send it right back in around the boards. Kitchen down there being watched closely by Hartnell. Rachel Hartnell takes the puck, Good work by Hartnell. Again, she steps out, walks out, hits the post on the near side. Hartnell again doing some good work down low for this Lindsay Surge club. 12:47 to go in this third period. It's 2-0. Lindsay Surge in the lead, clinging to this 2-goal advantage. Here comes Dickey now with a Catherine Dickey. Has Gabrielle Leger rushing down the right side. But the play will be whistled down, and we'll have a face-off with 12:33 to go. Take a look at some of the action there that just took place. Face-off in the Surge zone. Off the draw, Lindsay Surge control. They'll move it down quickly. In with the puck, Lacey Poirier. Poirier tried to feed it into the slot. Only a white sweater there, and it's cleared away by the Kraken. Nice pass into the middle for Lauren Little. Little will chase after it now, going up against Izzy Kim. Good job by Kim angling Little off the puck. Kim goes down, sliding along the ice. Kraken pick it up, trying to bring it out in front, swinging it around. Chance right in front, puck there, Little. Backhands it, it's still loose. A point shot is sent wide of the goal. How close can the Kraken come? My goodness, all around the goal. Kraken were buzzing, but the Surge able to keep it out, and here they come on the attack now. 2-on-1. Poirier to Wagner, shoots and scores! A beautiful transition goal. All kinds of activity. The Kraken coming so close at one end. The puck comes back the other way, and a beautiful 2-on-1 develops. There's a look at the frantic scenes in front of the Surge goal. Great work by the goaltender, Hernam. You'll see it there down low. Hernam back and forth. It's as busy as she's been all game long. Great job. And then back the other way, Poirier beautifully to Wagner and goes across her body and goes blocker side, beating Redmond. Just a beautiful goal in transition. Great pass from number 20, Lacey Poirier, over to Caitlin Wagner. And just like that, Kraken come close at one end, and then at the other, in the goal it goes, and the Surge increase the lead to 3. Here's Walsh now. Surge back on the attack, long shot. Where's the puck? It bounced up high in the air. I think that might have caught the shoulder of Redmond and popped high in the air. I'm not sure Redmond knew where it was initially. Now, off to the other side. This is Bria Ricketson chasing after that puck, but the Surge will gather. 11 minutes to go in this third period. It's now a 3-goal lead for the Lindsay Surge. Here comes Nevaeh Robertson. Robertson busting in, put the puck in front of the goal. It slides off to the boards on the near side. Nedelku meets it there, sends it in again. That puck gets out past Nedelku, and her teammate Rossong will pick it up. Mackenzie Rossong puts the puck up ahead. Charging forward now the Surge again. This is Buffett. Gabby Buffett leaves it there. Vauteur follows, tried to get a shot away. It hit a stick. Shaibu now getting tangled up there, trying to clear the puck. Vauteur grabs it, got a great shot away, and a nice save there off the glove and shoulder of the goaltender Redmond. Shaibu with the puck. Belkisa Shaibu chips it into the zone. She'll chase after it herself. Good speed in behind the goal there. Belkisa Shaibu blew a tire and then back the other way. Here come the Surge. Vauteur trying to get in on that puck, but it's turned aside. Shaibu again. Floats it in wide of the net. Rossong will get after it, as will Gabrielle Leger for the Fundy Kraken. Now striding away, it's McCormick. McCormick using that speed, cuts to the middle. McCormick tried to backhand it and just put it wide of the corner. What a rush, what an effort by number 8, Maya McCormick. My goodness, had jets on her skates on that sequence. Now Sydney Mills with Prendergast. Mills in front of the goal. Prendergast tried to get a stick on it. It goes off to the boards. End-to-end action here now with 9:18 to go. Greenwood had the puck just go beyond her stick. Kitchen down behind the goal line. Izzy Kim watches the puck go deep. Jumping onto it there is Ava Kennedy. Couple of players now pushing it in along the boards in that corner. 4-player pile up down there. Greenwood will chase after it, and Kitchen will get to it. Cuts in front of her own goal, lost the puck, And Mills able to clear it up towards Gabrielle Legere, but it's stopped just inside the line by Victoria Tran. Here comes Hartnell with a shot. And taking it into the midsection is the goaltender, Redmond. She'll hang on with action at both ends of the ice. Back and forth, these two teams going at it. So to recap the scoring as we look at the replay of that last sequence. In the first period, Reese Vautier on the power play made it 1-0. That was late with just 7 seconds left in the first on the power play as mentioned. In the second period, Rachel Hartnell made it 2-0. And then here in the third, Caitlin Wagner on the pretty assist from Lacey Poirier has made it 3-0. So a goal in each period by the Lindsay Surge, and they lead it 3-0 with 8:30 to go in this third period of play. Now, this is Poirier. Got the great assist earlier. Coming in from the side of the goal, and Redmond just reaches out and snatches that puck off the stick of Lacey Poirier. Another outstanding performance by Morgan Redmond. They don't have the shots on goal updated on the website, but I would say the Surge somewhere up around 30 shots at this point, I would think. I would hazard a guess anyway. Redmond's been good. And at the other end, that sequence just a few minutes ago, Cicely Harnham hasn't been overly busy, but she was called upon a couple of times with all kinds of traffic in front and was able to keep the puck out, and then right back the other way in transition, Caitlin Wagner got the goal that made it 3-0. And speaking of Lacey Poirier, into the penalty box she goes. So the penalty to Poirier, Kraken to the power play. There's a long shot from Duguay, and down is Harnham, covering up as the Kraken looking for their first goal of the showcase. Good job, you see Harnham there, trying to look over the screen in front, and she's able to track it and cover up. Kraken on the power play here. This is Duguay. Puck goes into the boards. Picked up there by Almond. And the Kraken turn it over. Here's a chance now, getting in front of the goal. And the Kraken will have to watch it go off to the corner. Duguay back at the point. Slides it across to the right side. Nice little pass. Little converts, and another chance right in there. Little had the first opportunity. And then the loose puck was sitting right there. We'll see it here on the replay. There's Duguay, cross ice. There's a first chance from Little, and then it was Bex following up, looking for that goal. There's Bex right there. Great tracking of the puck by Cicely Harnham, making the save on that short side. Rossong able to get the puck out of the zone. Kraken trying to get something going here with 1:13 to go in their power play. Boyer grabs that puck. She'll skate off to the right side now. Maddie Boyer has Gabrielle Richard with her, along with Claire Prendergast. But it's Nedelku who will skate it out for the Lindsay Surge. Nedelku puts on the brakes. She'll just send it in around the goal. Only 50 seconds left in the power play now for the Fundy Kraken. Gabrielle Richard works it up ahead for Prendergast. It goes just beyond her stick. And now Kitchen forced to chase after it. Danica Joseph there. So Morgan Redmond will just cover up, not giving any kind of an opportunity for Danica Joseph to jump on a loose puck. .646 left to go in the third period. A 3-goal lead for the Lindsay Surge. Surge looking to go 2-1 in the showcase. They've got 6:33 left to go to make that happen. Fundy Kraken. This is Kitchen. Claire Kitchen. Right up the middle of the ice. Now she'll kind of slide off the left. Ran into her own player. And she spins down to the ice as she ran into Catherine Dickey and was a little bit slow to get up. And then Dickey, there's the collision right there. And then Dickey reaching out hauls down the Surge player. So double whammy for Dickey as she collided with her teammate Claire Kitchen. And then as she turned to defend, she takes down the surge player and heads right to the penalty box. So the old double whammy situation right there for number 10, Catherine Dickey, and it's a power play, or I should say 4-on-4 for 7 seconds. Then it'll be a power play for the surge. Just a couple of seconds left in the penalty to Lacey Poirier. Poirier out of the penalty box. Now it's a power play for the Lindsay Surge, and they've got 1:45 to go in that power play. Here's the captain, Rachel Walsh, carving up through the defense, and Vauteur offside. So we'll have a face-off outside. .5:53 to go, third period. Gabrielle Richard in on the draw for the Fundy Kraken up against McCormick, and McCormick wins it cleanly. Back to Veronica Mitchell. Here come the Surge with McCormick. Has Vauteur with her, along with Buffett. Walsh and Mitchell back on the defensive line on this power play unit. Walsh, the captain of the Surge, gets it over to Mitchell. Veronica Mitchell, head up now. Goes back to Walsh. Walsh gains the zone. She'll peel off to the right. Rachel Walsh takes it along the board, skating it in deep. She'll go behind the goal with it now. Walsh, very methodical here. She comes in, gets it back to Vauteur. Back to Walsh. Walsh, a little drop pass to Mitchell. Mitchell, low along the ice, getting a stick on it in front there was Buffett. She deflected it just in behind the net. Good setup by the Surge, and the deflection just went wide. 4:55 to go in this third. 34 seconds to go in the power play to the Lindsay Surge. They'll bring it up the right side now. This is Kennedy. Stick handling toward the middle, flipped it in toward the net. It goes off to the corner where Hartnell will pick it up and go back to the point. Victoria Tran walking along the blue line, hands it back to Hartnell from the circle. Dishes down low to Kennedy. Kennedy takes it off the boards. Victoria Tran comes in to meet it, and Tran will just try to push it below the goal line. Waiting for it is Hartnell. She likes to come off that goal line and walk out in front. This time she goes behind, feeds it there to Greenwood. Puck is loose in the slot. Turning and firing was Kennedy. And a good save by Redmond on that quick shot from Ava Kennedy. Now the Kraken. Penalty is over. They've killed it off. Back to 5-on-5. 4 minutes to play, third period. Ava Kennedy behind her own goal. She'll turn it up ice now, tries to take it off the boards, intercepted there by Shaibu. Shaibu challenging for that puck down low. The Surge will grab it. It's taken away though. Kraken trying to feed it out front. Shaibu hovering in front of the goal, but the Surge will take it away at least for a second. Grabbed right back. Quick shot there, blocked down as Victoria Tran got in the way. Boyer tries to work it back to Underhill at the point. Underhill shoves the defender down. Underhill walks in now, a long shot there, and it hit a defender in front. I believe that bounced off of Izzy Kim. Good pressure here by the Kraken. Long shot, knocked down, and then I think that was it Greenwood? Trying to see here. Yeah, it was Jenna Greenwood who unceremoniously walked into the Kraken defender. We'll see it there. There's a little shove from Underhill, sending Hartnell down. There's the long shot that bounced off of Kim. And then over to the other side. We'll make see. Oh, you just caught the tail end of it there. And into the penalty box goes the Surge player, number 27, Jenna Greenwood. So it's a power play for the Kraken. Late stages here. Can they muster something? Again, puck right in around the crease area. Back to Underhill it goes. Underhill. Back on the point now, Duguay. Duguay takes it off the board, sends it in toward the net. That was Little. Got a stick on it now. Little hovering in front of the goal. There's a long shot. Handled no problem by Cicely Hurnham. Down to 2:51 to go here in this third period. 1:35 left in the power play for the Fundy Kraken. Bex in on the face-off against number 18, Alina Gould. Kraken controlling. Turning out with a little turns and fires, sent it wide of the goal. To the other side now, Underhill from the right point. Underhill slides it across. One-timer, Little pops up into the air, and Hurnham again. Very calm in there, just having an eye on that puck and then scooping it up when it comes her way. Good pressure, though, by this Fundy Kraken team the last couple of shifts. Can they get rewarded? Will they be rewarded with a goal? So Gabrielle Richard coming in for this important offensive zone faceoff up against Lacey Poirier. Scramble, draw, Kraken trying to push it toward the goal. Back it comes, Underhill's long shot. That was off the shin pads of Poirier. And Lacey Poirier now grabs the puck for the Surge. She'll just go back into her own zone. To the red line, Poirier will grab it now and skate it in. 2:10 to go in the third period, 52 seconds in the power play for the Kraken. Rossong takes it off the boards. Wagner sends it through, and Redmond just got a piece there. In front of the goal, picked up by the Kraken, and Kitchen will skate it out in the neutral ice, sent right back in by Rossong. Now Underhill behind her own goal, being watched closely by Wagner. Wagner comes in immediately to challenge for that puck, and Underhill will grab it. Underhill head up, slides across ice to Ellis Ankenman. Down it goes onto the stick of Rachel Walsh. Just 15 seconds to go in the power play. Chance now right in front. Ellis Ankenman tried to get in on that puck, and it goes off to the boards. Penalty is over now. Here's a chance. Robertson got it over to Danica Joseph. Great sliding play by Claire Kitchen. Good as you'll see right there. Great effort by Kitchen with Robertson and Joseph coming in just as the penalty expired. So under a minute to play here in this third period. Lindsay Surge with the 3-0 lead. Here's Sarah Almond now back into her own zone. Puck up ahead. They'll just flip it down, and Redmond, she won't cover it. She'll just dish it off to her teammate. And the Surge will try to grab it there. Izzy Kim has it. She'll skate it back into her own zone. Kim being hounded there by Maddie Boyer. Good work by Boyer. Hard work on the forecheck by the Kraken captain, Maddie Boyer, number 12. Back the other way it comes now. McCormick trying to get in there. Still has the puck down low, rattles it off the boards. Here's Kim putting it toward the goal. Intercepted by the Kraken. It's Boyer again. Boyer's been all over the ice on this shift. Had the puck get tangled up in her skates. Right back the other way now. This is Buffett getting it ahead to Vauteur. Vauteur gets hauled down. And the referee's arm is up. Delayed penalty coming here. I don't know if it'll matter with just a couple of seconds to go. And the shot deflected in front. And the save is made with just .2 to go. So the penalty call is made, but it's really a moot point at this particular juncture with just .2 left. I guess for dotting the I's and crossing the T's, they'll do it the proper way, which is to put the Kraken player in the penalty box and drop the puck for .2 seconds. And puck is dropped, horn sounds. Now, I do know that is indeed the end of this game, and the Lindsay Surge do win by a score. This time it's 3-0. So once again, full marks to the Lindsay Surge. They came in, did what they had to do. They scored the goals they needed. They really played hard. They put all kinds of pucks in on goal. Morgan Redmond was great in goal for the Fundy Kraken. But listen, again, the Lindsay Surge, they get the victory. Their goaltender, Cicely Harnham, gets the shutout. Another great effort by the Surge, and the goaltending tandem of Feltham and Hurnham has been good in this showcase so far. The teams shake hands. And for the Fundy Kraken, well, I said it at the end of the second when I thought it was the end of the game, but I will say the same thing. They continue to gel and get better period after period, game after game. Another solid effort. Listen, I know the Fundy Kraken, right? They don't want moral victories. They want to win games. But as this franchise, as this team grows, I definitely see them. I've called a number of games with them now this season. They're getting better and better, and that's what it's all about, growing as a team, getting better, getting more competitive. And nothing to hang your head about losing by a score of 3-0 to this very talented Lindsay Surge team. But again, for the Lindsay Surge, they came in here, they knew what they had to do. They got goals, they kept pushing, and they got the shutout. And that's ticking a lot of boxes if you're the Lindsay Surge and the coaching staff. So they run their record to 2-1 in the showcase due to the Surge, and the Kraken have yet to find a W, but that's okay. They're getting better. That wraps it up here. We'll step aside, take a break. Zamboni going to do its thing. Then the teams will have warm-up, so it'll be about 15 minutes before our next game, which will be the Greenfoot Capitals and the Moncton Rockets. Your final here in this one, the Lindsay Surge 3, the Fundy Kraken no score. Scott Squires and the Maritime Athletic Profiles team will take a break. Back with the next game in about 15 minutes.